Bryony. Bryony, what do you think of Keith's suggestion?
Keith sits up. Bryony is taken from her reverie and she looks over at Keith.
Sorry, what?
So sorry, Andrew. Have you not been following the conversation? Keith wants to take the children's Bible study group with you.
Bryony will be there on Monday morning, Keith. She's finished her A-levels now, so she has free time.
Well, thank you so much, Bryony. Also, if you're free this evening, I wondered if you'd like to...
Yes, Keith, she's free.
I'm going out.
I know it's difficult out there, but you youngsters still need to do a bit of living.
They're opening the new church cafe tonight, if you'd like to come.
I'm allergic to coffee.
Since when?
There'll be tray bakes too.
Well, tray bakes make me nauseous.
I didn't know people were allergic to coffee.
She's talking nonsense.
Well, I'll probably projectile vomit like the girl in The Exorcist. Have you ever seen it?
Bryony, please, not at the dinner table. She's filling around. When did you watch that horrible film?
Well, I think we're all impressed by this young man's preaching. He did a stellar sermon on chastity for the young adults at last week's church social.
Well, Mr. Wright, it's so important to keep ourselves in the right condition for marriage.
Bryony tries to hide her disgust. Then suddenly Andrew's pager buzzes in his pocket and he stands up.
Can I use the study, please? Got the radio through to headquarters.
Of course. Is everything okay?
They've made progress on the attack.
Bryony's father nods. Andrew gets up and he goes into the other room to use his police radio.
Control, come in. Over.
Now you two, watch yourselves going down to church tonight. Tensions are high.
Do I have to go?
After last week's IRA attack, it's just not safe.
Don't worry, Pastor. I have my car. I'll safely drive us down and back home again.
You're a good man, Keith. Isn't he good, Bryony?
Heroic.
Then Andrew comes back into the room and sits back at the dinner table.
Everything okay, Andrew?
I'll need to follow up, so I might need to nip off soon.
Those murderers still out there? Well, I pray you get them.
Then the phone rings. Bryony springs to her feet, startling Keith.
I'll get it.
She hurries into the phone in the hallway and lifts it.
Hello?
Bryony, it's me. I thought you said you'd call.
Bryony's expression softens as she hears the voice of her boyfriend on the other end of the line.
I was going to. I said, don't phone me.
Why?
Because my father can never know you exist.
You are so harsh. Well, he might find out one day. And you'll have to get used to the fact that your boyfriend is a fiend.
Well, that could take years.
I can wait. I can wait forever for you.
Ugh, God, you make me sick.
Now we see Anthony back where he's working, in a porta cabin in a garden centre.
That's 2 vans loaded in 15 minutes. You got a fag?
Barney, Bryony's brother, comes in and he sees Anthony on the phone to his girlfriend.
Oh, is that the beautiful Bryony? Hmm?
Anthony pulls a cigarette from his shirt pocket, holds it up to his brother Barney.
When are you guys coming over to Liverpool to visit?
Tell him when the time is right.
We're now back in the dining room in Bryony's house. Keith stands up from the dinner table and he motions himself to the hallway and he sees Bryony on the phone and he starts moving slowly towards her. On the other side of the line, Anthony says,
There's something I want to show you. A special place. I've got my dad's van.
Keith takes a deep breath as he sees Bryony on the phone.
I can come by now, pick you up.
No, don't do that.
I won't call at the door, dripping my rosary beads and cause a drama.
Keith moves closer to Bryony. He's now loitering awkwardly beside her. And Bryony looks at him, an expression of, what's happening here? You're getting too close.
I'll come to you.
The whispering. The Gestapo must be listening in.
Usual bus stop, 9:30.
Okay, sure.
So Keith comes closer to Bryony and he clears his throat.
Shall we go then? The church cafe.
Bryony nods, grabs her coat, and leaves the house. Keith is surprised. He quickly follows her and closes the front door with a smug "I'm in here" look on his face. Bryony and Keith are now in their car driving along the road. Keith leerily checks Bryony's body out with sideways glances and Bryony catches him and gives him a sardonic smile. We now cut to an isolated farmhouse on a low drumlin hill in the fields of South Armagh. This is Donaldson's farm. An army Land Rover approaches the farm and pulls up. Calvert gets out, and he's wearing his UDR uniform. He approaches the front door. He's about to knock, but the door opens, revealing John Donaldson, an imposing-looking man wearing an RUC uniform. He is clearly expecting to see Calvert.
Bad day, huh?
You want me to go through it all again?
30 seconds of bad judgment. Cost you 20 years service.
There's me hoping you'd try to make me feel better.
You'd feel better if you got even.
How do you propose I do that?
They both go inside. We cut back to Keith's car with Bryony and Keith driving along the road. Bryony's mind is racing. She looks up and sees a bus approaching on the side of the road, heading towards a bus stop.
Stop at the shop.
What for?
Bryony smiles.
Condoms.
Keith slams on the brakes. He stops the car outside the shop with a smile on his face. Bryony gets out. Keith leans over.
Extra sensitive, eh?
Of course.
I aim to please.
She closes the car door, turns and walks towards the shop.
Dirty bastard.
Keith smiles to himself, thinking his luck is in. As the bus pulls up into the stop opposite the road, Bryony looks back to Keith and she sees him. Keith is inside the car and he's not looking over at Bryony. Instead, he is checking his breath with a cupped hand and checking out his appearance in the rearview mirror. Bryony takes her advantage and quickly scurries across the road.